Truth About Apostates, a Scientology story. In here, it's chapter 14, Why I Wrote This Book. Thanks for making it to the end of this video series. I'm going to have one more after this in regards to the documents on the back in the back of this book, and we'll go over that as well, all of the evidence and the proof that you would like. So why I wrote this book. I'm going to expand on it too, okay? But I really enjoyed writing this book, and I hope you are able to find the information you need to see the truth. Yes, you and I knew this chapter was coming one way or another. It was going to happen, and you could tell from the informational hints provided in the previous chapters. It may be a bit lengthy, but it will be informative, and many of you know this was one of the reasons you purchased and or were given this book. This section covers my personal opinions and motivations about the subject. Now, this is no way a representation of the Church of Scientology or any of your respective organizations or supported humanitarian efforts. This is just my view. Thank you. The first thing I would like to cover right off the bat is something that I have found to be interesting when the opposition refers to Scientology and their operations. This is truly interesting given the fact that the information they receive and spread is not true. It can appear to be true and is often twisted to resemble the truth. But if you think for yourself and look at the information without bias, you'll come to the correct conclusion yourself. I had to do my own research. My conclusions are the culmination of the research I did over hundreds of hours. More like thousands, tens of thousands of hours, really. The Church of Scientology never stated it was perfect, never stated that it was going to rule the world, never stated that it was recruiting celebrities, never stated that it was here for the money and popularity, and of course, never stated that it didn't believe or provide the belief of God and or the Supreme Being. The headlines you hear are generally all the fake news lines. Buzzwords and otherwise tidbits to get you to think otherwise about Scientology, Dianetics, Scientologists, Mr. Hubbard, and Mr. Miscavige. These are all attempts at defaming these mentioned subjects and individuals. The intention is not to, quote-unquote, expose, but to gain attention and money and popularity for bashing a new religion. Why? They believe, the apostates, that they can get away with it because many people still don't know what Scientologists believe in or do in their religion or even do for society. Therefore, people who commit, quote-unquote, to defaming Scientology and attacking Scientology and Dianetics are not heroes, they are cowards. These people are living and breathing loafers and will continue to be these things until they find their inner selves and begin to see how any disinformation and dishonest work hurts the broader society. I do not say the above statement lightly, and I didn't just say it as a Scientologist. I said it as a fellow human being. I am disgusted and sickened by the fact people are rewarded, listened to, and praised for the attacks on a new religion. It is frankly despicable, and those who are listening to it have to find out what their purpose is in life and find some honest work to do to help society and not damage or defame others' beliefs and practices for simply wanting money for rent, bills, and their food. That is dishonest and fraudulent work. That's a big statement there. Big statement there. This is the entire purpose of America being founded on freedom of religion. Think back to the founding days of our country when many religions fled England and Europe for religious discrimination. You could easily make fun of and tell lies about the Amish, Quakers, and later the Mormons, the Jehovah's Witnesses, and many others. All good people trying to live their lives and create a better world. I'm calling out everyone who has made false allegations against the Church of Scientology. These people have tried these allegations in court, in the courts of law, and they've been thrown out for the past 30 years, now 40. They're continuously using slurs, thrown into false and paid for affidavits, and employed by those who are religious bigots and dishonest media outlets. Once such people read this chapter, they should freak out and probably start a protest to stop the sales of this book. But in return, we'll create a massive movement of bestsellers and people proud of what I am saying and doing for not only their rights, but my own and those in remote countries that have no voice. Trust me, this has been a bestseller. The allegations that I believe in science fiction, aliens, or anything other than God or a supreme being are absurd. Anything that you show me to counter my beliefs and practices has been tried in court and was thrown out and discredited by law abiding judges that know the truth when they see it. Okay? So the failed bloggers, the unemployed, the religious bigots, all of their statements have been tried in court and have failed. Just like the attacks on any sitting president of the United States of America, these are uncalled for and simply engineered to create havoc and distrust in hope of some mission statement or some quote unquote achievement, or even anarchy for that matter. Ultimately, there's just big money and power. Well, there's just big money and power that's scaring people. To those who try to attack me and others over the years for my religious beliefs and practices, I would advise you to stop being a keyboard warrior and actually find a job that is honest and credible, that can produce results for society instead of sitting around and being a lunatic about something that did not and will not happen. As a Scientologist, the Church of Scientology respects my beliefs and practices and sees that my opinion does not represent the views of the religion. We are entitled to our own opinions, beliefs, practices, and our own lives. Therefore, I'm stating my views in this book from my own experiences and from my own viewpoints. The word Scientology is defined as the study of truth, the study of life, and there's nothing hidden or deserving of your hate. So there it is, guys. I definitely want you to go check out my next book, Escaping Leah. It's number 2 of this series. It's available, everywhere books is sold, Amazon specifically, as well as my website, exposingcrimes.com. Anyway, what I would like you to do is I'd like you to reread the whole entire book for yourself, get your own view on it, get your own truth on it, and then also go check out my next video. It's on the documents in the back. Got affidavits, I got court documents, I got it all. And I'll back it all up. Okay? And that'll come very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Definitely go buy your book. Pay for the shipping, and I'll send it to you immediately. Again, that was The Truth About Apostates, the Scientology story. I did it all for you. This whole entire video series has been for you to get the information for yourself. Get it now, exposingcrimes.com. You can also get the whole entire series that I have. I have 2 other books besides this and more coming. I'm here to give the truth to you and give the viewpoint of myself to you. Thanks so much for your time. All right, see you in the next one.